Selamünaleyküm. Ya su kovaya su doldurmaya çalışıyordum. Göreve geldim yanlışlıkla. Biraz. Mekan güzelmiş. Mekan güzelmiş yani, seni hiç dinlemiyorum Dutch. Ben de güzel. Kovaya su dolduruyordum ben. Lan kovaya su dolduruyordum. Kampa yardım ediyordum ya. Allah Allah. Rastgele bir göreve geçtim. İşediğin dereye mi?
Always green crushing and bubble bursting you. Come on, Hosea. Let's go fishing. Come on then.
Hadi gidelim. Öyle gidersek 3 gün sonra o kim lan? 3 gün sonraya gideriz. Şuradaki beyazlı. Kimmiş bu? Şan. Öyle mi?
It feels good here. You did well finding that spot, Arthur. More Charles than me.
Yani.
It's like I can breathe again, thick and soupy as this air is. Might even do your whistling pipes some good, Hosea.
I was once in this country with Bessie.
He.
Feels like a lifetime ago.
It was a lifetime ago. But what a life we have lived, how well we have fought, especially both of you.
Çok doğru dedin.
So, but now, when things are desperate, we have to stick with the plan. Make enough money, then find somewhere where nobody will find us. But we don't have to hide.
Like where?
Öyle bir yer varsa bize de söyle.
But I need you with me, not against me. Both of you. Of course. Still, we do need money. So keep a low profile, especially in the local town.
Tamam.
After Valentine, I want everyone on best behavior here. No trouble.
Okey, bela yok.
But start turning over the soil and the rocks. See
Tamam.
what turns up.
Dutch, we've got to be discreet.
Imagine what a slew of rich, simple
Edemiyorum.
must be down here.
Hafızam yetmiyor.
This is
Ho mu?
perfect for you, Hosea. You'll be able to play them like
Oo,
a fiddle.
Hosea.
Nothing would give me greater pleasure, but
No buts. Not today.
Bu yerleşkede Hosea iş yapacak demek.
Looks like law up ahead. Play it cool.
Hani nereden lan kanun adamları? Şu yapraktan geçtim.
Hold.
easy. Hello, gentlemen.
Well, look what the cat drug in.
I
Hayda.
seem to have gotten myself in a spot to bother.
Quiet back there. Let's see if we can't sort this out.
Hayda, bizim eleman burada. Aa, bu da
How
nasıl
are
bir
you,
lan?
boys? Fine. This is quite some country you have here.
We like it well enough.
Hoagie McIntosh. At your service.
Macintosh.
Lee Gray. This is my deputy Archibald McGregor.
Good to
Archibald.
meet you.
You a Scot?
Partly. The best part.
Of course.
Now, tell me, sir, what did the silly, fancy fop back there do? Nothing too terrible, I trust.
He was accused of running a gold mining investment scam.
Oh, no. I'm sure he wasn't. He is a magician. I know him. He's a fool, but he is not a bad fellow. Now, can we just... I wouldn't do
Aa,
that
kaçıyorlar.
if I were you.
Shit! The Anderson boys! I can't have more scandal!
Well, allow us to help, my friend. Arthur,
Chase wanted man.
and take Archibald with you.
Just what I signed up for.
Hadi gel bakalım.
Big guy.
Perhaps we can discuss the foolish magician.
Stay with that train. Don't let them get away. And do not shoot them. You hear me?
Okey.
Come on, hurry.
All right.
Come on, we're losing them.
Oğlum nereye kayıp? Önümüzde.
Max, we're not losing him.
Faster, come on.
La
What's your
tamam
name,
gidiyoruz.
sir?
Arthur Callahan.
Arthur
Faster,
Kala.
Mr. Callahan, please. My neck is on the line here.
Ya gidiyoruz.
I'm doing my best. What are these fellas wanted for? Looks like the son of a bitch is gonna make. You sure I can't just shoot him?
No, did I not say that?
You said plenty.
What are you waiting for? I'm right here.
Aha.
Ooh, that must have hurt. Leave him. Stay with that train.
Salak.
Train is slowing down to go through the station. Now's our chance. See if you can get alongside the train.
Gidiyorum.
Hurry, get alongside it.
Gidiyorum.
Get alongside that flat carriage.
Yanaşıyorum.
Think you can jump on there?
Me? Why me?
Allah.
Because you ride like my grandmother.
Atladım bile.
You cock bastards! I didn't do nothing! Ah!
Allah.
Damn you! Let go!
Ataşa. Ulan sanki ben yazdım oyunu ha. Gelin lan buraya.
Come on. You stop them, I'll stop the train.
Gelin lan buraya.
Right there!
Kalan Anderson'ları kovalıyorum. Biri aşağı indi. Aşağı mı dedim? Bok çuvalı mı? Koşuyorum oğlum.
Bastard. Damn bastard.
Gel hadi gel.
Away from me.
Gel. Gel. Gel. Ha. Ah. Gel. Bir daha al sana yumruk. Bir daha yumruk. Vur bir tane bana. Tamam. Al sana 2 tane. Hadi bakayım. Düş lan aşağı.
Run, don't let them get away.
Ya şunu treni durdursana artık ya.
Just you and me now, pal.
I'm gonna ride ahead and stop the train.
Gel bakayım gel. Uzun saçlı seni.
Sister-in-law, man.
Hayda.
Come here. You ain't need to bother.
Bıçak
Let
çekti.
me go. Can't do that.
Bıçak çekti lan. Gel hadi. Gel.
Try at least.
Gel.
Just don't kill him.
Oğlum. Oğlum çizdi, her tarafım çizdi bu.
I can open the door from the outside. Do it. All right? Çizdin.
Çizdin, her tarafımı çizdin seni. Puşt.
Hello? Is everything all right in there?
Well, I don't think he's dead. I think I won the fight.
Aç şu kapıyı.
Just about.
Kapıyı aç. Ona avradını, şuna bak, alnım yarıldı.
Bring him out here.
Bana da bir doktor.
Sounded like quite a commotion. Is that him?
I sincerely hope so.
Old Anders Anderson.
Anders
What now?
Anderson.
Take him in, come on. A fine job, well done.
Sağ ol.
And a pat on the back for me for stopping the train. Load Anders onto the back of your horse there and
Kendi
we'll
atı
take
mı
him
bu?
to Sheriff Gray. There you go. You are a natural. All right, let's take him in. Follow me.
What about the others?
Oh, we'll round them up. Anders back there is the brains of the operation, and that's really saying something.
You're the boss.
That was mighty impressive, sir. I have to admit. I'd hazard a guess you've served the law yourself at some point.
Gibi.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say that.
Are you familiar with the area
Yok.
No, not really.
here? On your right here, these tobacco fields? This is part of Caliga Hall, big estate belonging to the Gray family.
Oo, Caliga'ya ait ha.
Dry.
Yes, we are in dire need of some rain round here, let me tell you. The
Oo.
Grays have lived in Caliga Hall for generations. Fine people. My family's been working for them for years. Sheriff Gray's the one I know best, of course, but they own half the businesses in town.
Which town?
Rhodes, sir. You don't know it? Where we're headed right now.
Yok.
Ain't what it was before the war, but it has its charms. I'm sure you already know of the Braithwaites.
Yok.
Like I said, just got down here.
Another big family in these parts. They have an estate west of here. Awful people, truly awful.
He.
They've been fighting with the Grays for as long as I can remember.
Savaş
Sounds
diyorsun.
like quite the place you got here.
Tamam, silah kullanmayacağım ya. Bir şey soramıyor mu bunlara? Soramıyor. O neydi lan?
Here we are. Welcome to Rhodes.
Hoş bulduk.
Up there on your left is the Rhodes Parlor House.
Şurası.
Very reputable saloon owned by the Gray family.
Tamam.
We also have a general store, gunsmith, post office,
Tamam.
train station, of
Tamam.
course.
What more do you need?
Very little. Oh, good. They're back. And that's your friend, right?
Evet.
Okay. We're gonna stop just ahead on the right, outside the sheriff's office. Can you grab Anders off your horse and carry him in for me?
Tabii ki.
Chop, chop. Don't just leave him slumped on there for the whole town to see. Just
Geliyorum.
bring him here. Hey, fellas.
Mr. Gray! We got him. Very good.
I told you Arthur would deliver. Man has a passion for justice.
That's wonderful.
So, about my friend here,
Your idiot friend is free to go. But no more trouble from you, partner.
I promise you, this was all just a big misunderstanding. However, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Now, I'll pretend to appreciate that. Mr. McIntosh, it has been a real pleasure. The mostly good citizens of Rhodes, we welcome you.
well, we're just honored to be here.
And make your friend behave. We got enough trouble from some of the residents, old-timers who've gone, sadly, to seed and lost their dignity.
How terrible. Come along now. I will keep this fellow on the straight and narrow.
Come back and see us sometime soon. Excuse me, gentlemen.
Geleceğim.
Oh, these better be ugly rumors. Is it true you were seen talking to that wretched
Ah.
Penelope Braithwaite?
I can't thank you enough.
Where have you been?
Around,
And where you staying?
I'm renting a caravan on the edge of town behind the church. It's horrible, but no one comes looking. The whole town is trapped in this interminable feud between the two families. His lot, Gray's, and Braithwaite's.
Interesting.
Two old plantation houses, falling out, rebel gold, marrying cousins,
Oh.
not marrying.
Arthur, Jose, you start poking around. See what you can find out about that.
I have missed you, boys. I've heard about bounty.
Güzel para var.
Price on my head for 13 years. It'll take
Bende
a
5000
month to
var.
find us down here, and it seems like we can have a little sport.
Well, they're good bounties.
Where you hear this?
Some fellas I met at a camp near the state line said there was talk of it in bars in the north and west for 500 miles. There was talk of super agents. Some said.
Super agents. I'd love to meet one. It's just talk.
I'm sure it is, but I couldn't not tell you.
Stay out of trouble.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Au revoir.
Okay, so these two plantation families. Arthur, you start sniffing around the Gray's place, see what the story is there.
Tamam.
Yeah, I passed by it earlier with our friend Archibald.
Good. Hosea, you see what you can find out about these Braithwaites.
All right. Thank you, Arthur.
No problem.
Quite a fishing trip.
There's still time. I'm up for it.
How about you, Arthur?
Have you had enough of the chase for one day?
Yeter ya bu
Don't
kadar.
think too hard.
Hadi gidelim tamam hadi.
Sure, why not? Great.
Hadi bir de balık avlayalım.
Why don't you lead us to that spot you were talking about? I kind of like this place.
Okay. Let's see if we can avoid
Asla,
any excitement.
asla.
Still having nightmares about, you know, that youngin' who died a few years back.
You'd expect any different?
Read it first here, nowhere else. Get it here. Yep.
Allah'ım şu güzelliklere bak nasıl geliyorlar.
All right, gentlemen. Follow me.
Okay, girl.
Some fool fell off his horse, drowned in the damn dirt.
No surprise there.
Yeah. So how far is this creek?
It's a bit of a ride still. And it's not a creek. It's the same lake we camped on, just a different pipe.
He.
It'll be worth it. I saw some big drum and sturgeon there. Should be rock bass, bluegills,
Davul balığı ne lan?
perch, pickerel too. It's a good spot.
We'll see if you're as good at catching fish as you are at catching criminals, Arthur.
Lonnie owes me for that. Trelawney owes everyone for something, but his information is good.
Evet.
Plus, we are now ingratiated with the local law. I'd say it was a worthwhile diversion all around.
Trelawney's like a bad penny. I'm not sure how good a magician he is, but he's certainly good at disappearing when he feels like it. Where does he go?
Everywhere and nowhere, it seems.
Her yere ve hiçbir yere. Bu da hani her zaman felsefik konuş.
Been weaseling around down that way, though.
Hey, Dutch, remember that time you found him in the outhouse?
Oh, yeah. We hadn't seen him in weeks. We stopped in some dead-end town in the middle of nowhere. Don't even remember the name.
You and Bill were off doing something, Arthur.
So,
Ne yapıyordunuz
we
lan?
pick up some supplies. I go to relieve myself. Open the door, and there's Trelawney sitting there, newspaper in hand. Mr. Vanderlyn. I say, what the hell are you doing here? And he said, I could ask you the same thing. Now, if you wouldn't mind giving me a little privacy, I ate a rotten oyster.
Hey, maybe there are actually 100 Trelawneys. What a terrible thought.
Some shit.
So, you're going back to see that Sheriff Gray?
Yeah, I don't see why not. They don't know who we are down here.
He
Doğru.
didn't seem the sharpest attacks. Neither did that deputy.
If he thinks we can be useful to him, he can certainly be useful to us. A little hiding in plain sight.
Doğru.
I feel like we're always hiding in plain sight. This is the spot. Down to the left there.
Geldik yani susun diyor. Geldik mi?
Some boats around last time. Be good to get to deeper water.
Nerede tekne?
Yes, over there on the shore.
Hani lan? Ha ileride.
Yeah. I'm sure nobody would mind if we borrowed one of these. Come on.
Herhalde. Çok yaşlısınız hadi gelin ya.
All right. This looks like a fine vessel.
Okay. Come on, Arthur. Let's get her in the water.
I got a good feeling about fishing here. It's supposed to be some incredible sturgeon. Oh,
Okay, here we go.
let me row. You boys are too old for real labor no more. You're too dumb for anything else.
Sağ ol.
You're still too quick for me, old man. I enjoy picking on children. Now take us to the deeper water. and pray for good luck and stupid fish.
But what about stupid luck and good fish?
That'll do too. Get us a bit deeper.
Botu kontrol etmek için, daha hızlı küre çekmek için. Şimdi arkama bakıyorum.
I think here's good.
All right. Good luck, gentlemen. You won't catch much without a rod.
Should really come here at dawn or dusk. That's when you catch the best fish. We
Anladım.
should use a lake lure. That'll give us a much better chance of hooking something big like a sturgeon.
Peynirim yok. Bunu kullandım.
Wrong with a good old worm.
Oh, worms are good for tiddlers like bluegill and rock bass, but you'd have to be real lucky to
Anladım.
catch a sturgeon with one.
Lures it is then. You heard the expert, Arthur. Let's bait up.
Zoka'yı
Keep the
yuttu.
lure moving slowly on the water so it looks like a little fish just asking to be eaten. Are you trying to make your lure look like a dead fish? They won't be interested if it ain't moving.
Single, wingle,
That feels
fingle.
like a bite. Ha! Got ya! Shit! Got away.
Bende bir şey oluyor mu acaba?
Come on, Arthur. You can't go back empty-handed.
Oğlum bende bir şey oluyor mu? Anlayamıyorum. Oynuyor ama.
You got a bite.
Aha geldi.
Come in, Arthur.
Geldi.
I got a bite. There we go. Damn it, I lost him.
Ne yakaladım acaba ben? Geldi. Tek bacaklı bir adam tanıştı. Savaş gazı. İlginç bir adam. O crack golünün karşısındaki kulübesine uğraması belki giderim.
I think that's a bite. There he is.
Oğlum tam dibinde.
You're getting the hang of this.
Of.
Got one.
Not bad.
Ne yakaladım lan ben böyle?
Hey, Hosea. You remember that time we sent Arthur out fishing?
Olabilir.
Came back with 3 beautiful bass. Not this again.
I don't think I do.
Oh, yeah. You do. He was maybe 20. 21. Walked in all full of himself. We had a big feast. Toasted him all night.
This was 15 years ago.
Oh, I remember now.
Then, the next week, Arthur and I are at the market, and Fishmonger calls out, "So how did you enjoy those bass?"
Look, you can fish, or you can go drinking all day, rob someone, and buy some fish.
Yani mantıklı.
I used to go fishing with this feller back in the day. Wesley, his name was. Real miserable bastard, but he loved to fish. We go out all the time. But one day, we were river fishing. We see a funeral procession going over the bridge, and out of the blue, Wesley stands up, takes off his hat, bows his head. Then he sits down, picks his rod back up, and carries on. Doesn't say a word. So I'm a little surprised and say, "Wesley, that was nice of you." And he replies, "Well, felt I had to. After all, I was married to her for 30 years.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, dear God. I might swim to shore.
Something's nibbling.
Kemiriyor da ısırmıyor.
Remember those big salmon I caught in Montana last year? We had a banquet planned that night until Copper went and scoffed a lot.
You never had control of that dog.
He had some spirit, though. Never lost the puppy in him, right to the end.
You know, I remember us saying how Blackwater was the furthest east we'd ever been. As a group, I mean.
Feels like the more we try to head west, the further east we end up.
We had all those safe spots picked out to lie low in New Austin after the ferry job.
I liked it there. Still open and wild, the way it should be. Somehow the desert makes you feel closer to the sky.
No point us trying to get back that way anytime soon. Pinkertons have patrols out all over tall trees and great plains. We saw when we went back for Sean.
Well, look at us now, huh? It could be worse. Plans change.
Doğru.
That's just how life goes.
Yılan balığı mı lan? Şunun adamı. Burada bir şey yok mu ya?
Did I ever tell you my mother's buried in Blackwater?
Hayır.
Really? She is?
Apparently so. I only found out from an uncle of mine years later. Last I knew, she was still outside Philadelphia. I left home at 15 and didn't see her again. She and I didn't always see eye to eye. I wasn't always a very obedient child.
I can only imagine.
Still, I loved her in my own way, and she me in hers. Somehow, even from the grave, she managed to have the last laugh.
Didikliyorlar da bir türlü çekemedik ki 2 saattir. Bunlar lapur lapur çekiyor balı. Göl zokası 1. Hadi oğlum. Gelmezse s**eceğim ananı. Hadi. Tuttu Oz ya vallahi balık. Hadi. Ona lan garip bir şey tuttu. Oğlum bunlar tutuyor biz tutamıyoruz ya. O da boşatıyor. Daş da boşatıp duruyor. Aa yılan balığı geziyor vallahi bak solda. Solda bak solda bak gördün mü?
Got a nibble there, Arthur.
Aha.
Fish on the line, Arthur.
Tam yavaş yavaş çekiyordum oltayı. Yakalandı. Gel buraya gel. Bu daha güçsüz ya deminkinden. Oltalar karışacak bak.
Hey, look at this beauty.
Aynı balığı yakaladım.
There you go.
Well done, Arthur.
They can grow a lot bigger than that. Fella told me he once saw a monster lake sturgeon near the mouth of the river, just southwest of Saint Denis. 50-pounder, he reckoned.
Bunu alırım ben
I'd
yanıma.
like to see that. There you go. That's a nice one.
Hadi gidelim balıkta.
I reckon we call it a day, fellas.
Already?
You ain't been chasing down outlaws.
All right. Think we got a decent haul here. Pearson will be happy.
Yeter bu kadar
We head
tuttuk.
back?
We could keep the boat not too far back to camp from here.
Good idea. Could be useful.
What about the horses?
They'll find their way back.
Just follow the shore south, Arthur.
That was fun.
Aha!
Thank you, boys. Now, Hosea,
Yes.
how about a song?
Okay. All right, I got one for you. I asked
Şarkıya bak.
I asked that gal to give me some. She says wait till the taters is done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done.
Şarkıya bak ya.
I couldn't wait till the taters was done. Threw her on the floor and I knocked off some. I wish to God I'd passed her by. I wish to God I'd passed her by. Tater got burnt and so did I.
That was pretty good. But you know, what song we should be singing?
What?
Well, look at us. Free mariners.
Ah, of course.
Well, we three poor mariners newly come from the seas. We spend our lives in jeopardy while others live at ease. Shall we go dance this round, round, round? Shall we go dance this round, round, round? And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this round, round, round, round.
Leşti.
We care not for the martial men that do our states disdain, but we care for the merchant men that do our states maintain. To them we dance this round, round, round. To them we dance this round, round, round. And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this ground, ground, ground, ground, ground, ground, ground.
Oh, bravo! Bravo! Well, you know, we should not let the folks back again.
Kova kaldı kova. Su dolduracaktım bak nerelere geldim.
All right. I think we're gonna be okay.
Okey.
I know. Oh, I always know. Whenever I got you two by my side, things are gonna be just fine. This place will be good for us. For now, anyway.
I hope so.
Well, I am going to take in the view.
I'll give these fish to Pearson.
Darbe almadan nasıl bayıltayım ben onu?
Hey,
Hello,
Arthur mu dedi biri? Biri Arthur dedi lan. Kim dedi? Sen mi dedin? O nasıl sigara yaktın öyle ya?
Mr. Morgan.
what would we do without you?
Turned feral, I imagine.
Airbag'ler sağlammış sizin.
Just know we're grateful.
Okay.
Neyse see you later.